All right, here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to week 15 LM Note. No, this is not the second time we're shooting this.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. We already did this before.
Okay, so we apologize if there's a little bit of an emotion shift.
The first one started with me doing a really cool jump after I set the time. I just jumped over this big ass box.
We were doing backflips, but I'd like to get to something serious. And your champion would like to address the league.
Alright. Your champion is fucking pissed. I went off in the last video that we just did that we won't be able to post. And I lost a lot of energy. So I'm going to break this down into bulletin points, okay?
Bulletin points.
Okay.
Like, are you putting it on a board?
That's official.
I mean, that's how you should organize this in your mind. Alright? What happened this week was bullshit, okay? Because well, first off, no, fuck this. Alright, let me back up. Cody, Kyle, Eric, and CJ, you're all fucked. You're done. You vetoed. So, you're being cursed. Matt got the curse last year when he tried to fuck me.
Is the new guy not being listed in your curse? Is Doug not
because
equally
Doug was part of it.
at fault? I believe it was Doug or Adam. Whichever one of you two vetoed. I believe it was Doug, though.
Well, okay, you want to know
Yeah.
what the truth is?
Yeah.
The truth is, I was told who the first four were. I was never told the fifth. I'm too lazy to go find out. And I can't knock 5 people out of the playoffs.
Right, so you're just calling bottom four. I got it.
And if it's one of the new guys, you don't have the history that these guys do.
Right.
These guys, they have a history with me and they fucked me. Alright, so you're all fucked. You can ask Matt how that worked out for him last year. I won. And now he's barely going to he's probably not going to make the playoffs.
There's a chance.
Steven, what would you like to say?
Well, I said in the first take.
First of all, Steven, I know in the first take I announced you, and so I want to do that again. Thank you, Steven, for joining us for your first time here. We're also joined by Matt Hobart, who is permanently moved into Pittsburgh now. He will permanently be on these league manager notes, so get to know his face. Woo! You can continue now, Steven.
Okay, like I said in the first take, and I'll say it in this one. I'm not the one. Okay? Now, if I'm doing a trade and it looks crazy, it's because I have a master plan. And I don't need you guys all up in my shit fucking it up, okay? I don't bother you. You guys do your thing. I stay out of it. I just live my life. No more vetoing my trades, okay? That's unnecessary. I've tried to help all you guys win and beat this man. Nobody takes my advice, and that's your problems. And that's why he's going to continue to whoop your asses, because you don't know how to sacrifice and go all in for the win.
You're just preaching.
Now, that's just on you guys.
Fucking gospel.
Like I said, I'm here to help. I have the players that you need. Please hit me up before the trade deadline, or God help your soul.
I forgot a couple points. Kyle, you're being disowned. You're no longer the disciple. After vetoing me, donezo.
Kyle, I'm accepting applications at Mr. Modest School of Fantasy Sports. Please come join us.
Yeah, go ahead. You can take my garbage.
He's your garbage. We don't treat you that way. Ask Matthew.
You've done it
I
once
love
before.
each other.
You've done it once
Simmons
before.
could be my disciple. Come on, Simmons. I can teach you.
I gave you Matt. He was my garbage. Giving you Kyle, too.
That's all right. That's all right.
Take him. I don't need it.
That's all right.
Also, I get fucked every year on trades. Every fucking year. This is just the obstacle I overcome before winning. You've now poked the bear. I'm fucking pissed. Coming for all your asses. This is what I needed. This was the spark. Thank you. You're fucked now.
Joel is also taking a break from the messenger, he has told
Oh,
us.
yeah. Yeah, you guys are done. You guys asked for more input from me, and then I did my part, and then you fucked me like a day later. Dunzo.
All right.
Oh, and by the way,
You thought that.
this was the other point I wanted to make. All right, you say you want more talk from the champ. All right, well, guess what? I'm fucking talking right now. The rest of the talking, I don't need to do it. I just go out there and I fucking win.
Okay. Excellent. Well, I'm glad the Homestead boys have live from Homestead
Yeah, this is
given
what I'm
their
saying.
pieces.
Yeah.
With that, we'll get into this week's scores. Eric obliterates Doug. Eric is still the number 2 seed. He moves to 11-3. Doug 1-13. Moving right along here.
Just moving through it.
Just moving right along here. CJ beats Team Steven 8-1. CJ moves to 8-7. Or no, I apologize. 8-6. That'll be tied with me, who lost to Kyle this week. I made a lot of moves. I'm hoping that this pans out for me towards the end here. CJ and I are tied right now. I have the tiebreaker with CJ, so I'm the 6th seed. Moving again, Matt beats Adam. I apologize. Keeping his playoff hopes alive. There is a chance that Matt can get into the playoffs. Gotta keep winning. Gotta keep winning. Two more. Simmons beat Cody. I told you guys after we had to shoot the second one, it wasn't going to go well. Simmons beat Cody. Simmons actually moves into the 4 seed now. He has the tiebreaker with Neiman after beating him earlier in the season. And Neiman got beat by the champ. I thought Neiman was going to win earlier in the week. The champ came back. That Harden 50-point triple-double definitely helped you.
Career high from Eric Bledsoe, 41. Cat was just throwing 30 burgers. Darren Collison just out there. I missed a double-double from Miles Turner and a huge game from Drew Holiday earlier in the week. I forgot to set my lineup. I also was down Wesley Matthews 2 games, a Derek Favors game, and 2 Kawhi Leonard games. And it just didn't fucking matter.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a lot of missed games.
Joel came back largely on Rondo disrespecting his vets. Butler was so bad after that. 1-13, I can't believe it.
Just garbage.
Moving on to next week's matchups.
And Neiman had like 3 triple-doubles this week.
Yes,
Yeah,
Neiman
didn't
had like
fucking matter.
three triple-doubles. Insane. Moving right along, I play Doug at Doug. I don't think I'm going to have a problem this week, thank goodness. I have a pretty favorable schedule on the way out, so I'm comfortable. I'll see everyone in the playoffs. Mr. Modest.
Jesus, that lacked the enthusiasm.
That certainly
wasn't
did.
good.
That's okay. We're going to be just fine. Moving right along here. Actually, Matt, who do you pick in me versus Doug? I did this in the
I'll
first
pick you.
take, so.
I'm picking you.
Sure.
Excellent.
7 picks. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Neiman is going to be at Adam. Neiman has the triple-double. I think he has the advantage this week, and I think he's going to keep rolling right along. I pick Neiman.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Neiman too.
Sure.
Excellent. The next one is going to be Kyle at Steven. The Walking Dead will remain dead. I'm picking my new disciple, Kyle, assuming that you're going to join up.
Hi. He still has a lot of the things that, I advised him on getting.
Right.
Just studying me.
Right.
And so he hasn't fucked it all up yet with your guys,
Okay.
with your advice.
All right. Excellent.
So he's going to get one this week.
Okay. Matthew?
Yep.
Kyle?
Sure.
Excellent. Eric is going to be at CJ. CJ and Cody are just spiraling. I think that Eric's going to beat CJ, and CJ is just looking for answers at this point. He's hoping. He is really moving up there. He plays Eric and he plays you one more time before the end of the season. So if Matt can pull off 2 wins, he might have 2 chances at making it in the playoffs. So we'll definitely be watching that closely. This week, I think Eric beats CJ, and Matt's going to have a shot.
Yeah, CJ, I need you to lose, so I'm going to go with Eric.
Eric's going to win.
We're going to go there.
Yeah, excellent. The next 2 matchups, by far, have the biggest playoff implications. Matt first at Cody. If Matt can win this matchup, he will be tied with Cody. A win puts him in a tie with Cody. So, good Lord, Matt might actually make it into the playoffs. I didn't think this was going to happen after starting the season at an 11-0 loss. I just couldn't foresee him getting in. He got Boogie. He's got Steph. Boy, if this was last year, he would be a monster. 2 of the top 5 fantasy players from last year, he would be a monster.
Oh, man.
I'm still going to pick Matt. I think he's going to win this week.
Yeah, I think Matt's going to win this week.
And Joel, right away, going against the curse here and picking Matt. You could go back and watch these notes. Joel never picks Matt.
Never. But my time is over with being in his debt.
Yeah.
Excellent. Steven?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matthew as well.
Thanks, man.
The next matchup is by far the most compelling matchup, and I am so excited for this one. Team Simmons, bow to the brow, at Joel Gibson, the champion Bun B.
Welcome to Homestead.
Am pumped. This is going to be a great matchup. Matthew, who are you going to pick here before Joel gets his say?
Like I said in the first video, I hate to say this, but Joel, I'm going with you.
Steven?
I'm going to go with Joel.
Excellent. I'm going with Simmons. Go Simmons! Yeah! I'm the only one. I believe in you, Simmons. I want to see this not only because I love the Simmons versus Joel curse that's going on in the regular season. Simmons' win percentage is awesome against Joel in the regular season. This is a potential second-round playoff matchup. And I am so excited to see it. I'll let him ramble on now for a little bit.
Simmons, you beat me bad last year in the regular season. It was one of my few losses. You beat me bad this year in the regular season for one of my 2 losses this year. You seem to have my number, and I like your team, and in my opinion, your team is actually the number 2 team in the league.
No.
But you're coming to my house. There's a trend going on here, and we're done with that. You've won 2 straight against me. We're done with that. We're going to right this wrong. I'm going to beat you this week. I'm going to beat the piss out of you. I'm happy you're healthy, because I want you to come at me with everything you got. Everything you got, I'm going to fucking take you out. And then, after that, I hope I see you in the second round of the playoffs. I hope that after all this hoping you've done, hoping all these injured players would come to fruition, and that you would have them in the playoffs, I hope you have them, and I hope I beat the piss out of you there, and you don't even get to the championship.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
Because I'm tired of this shit.
I think the way it's going to end up is it's going to be Simmons and Joel in the second round. And I'm going to do everything in my power to see that that happens. I want the 6th seed. I want to play Kyle in the first round. I told you. I'm coming. Coming right up through. Snaking right up through. Anything else from you, Matt Hobart?
Cody, just give up now.
Excellent. Steven, thank you again for joining us. Anything else from you?
No, like I said before, if you guys need anything, I'm here for you. I got the goods. Just hit me up.
Champ?
It's intense now. We're wrapping up, guys. We're getting to the postseason. Shit's real. That bullshit that happened this week has given me the lift I need.
It was bullshit.
It was bullshit. It's given me the lift I need. I'm now energized. I'm pumped. That you gave me the spark. Thank you.
I'll say a couple things. Just a reminder, the trade deadline's about 3 weeks away. About a week before playoffs. I'm not sure how much I like that so close to the playoffs, but we could always talk about that. It doesn't have to be this season, but maybe next year, that it tends to fall a little bit shorter in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see that move. Just because we don't want teams trading each other to stack up, or teams have a more clear idea if they're in or out. Other than that, feel free to share our videos everywhere. There is talk of maybe a league Facebook page next year. We're going to have a couple ideas coming to you guys during the playoffs. Maybe for something that the teams have been eliminated to think over and really think on. And we're just excited for next year to be even better than this year. And I can't imagine that. This has been fantastic. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. Good luck. Mr. Bonus!
Oh my
There's
gosh.
the